The year is 1218. A vast Mongol trade caravan, laden with gold, silver, and fine silks, approaches the Khwarazmian city of Otrar. It carries more than just wealth. It carries a message of peace and commerce from the most powerful man on earth, Genghis Khan. The Khan, having united the Mongol tribes and conquered northern China, now looks west, not with an army, but with an open hand. He seeks trade routes, prosperity, and a partnership with the mighty Khwarazmian Empire, ruled by Shah Muhammad II. But in Otrar, greed and suspicion cloud the judgment of its governor, Inal-Huk. He sees not ambassadors, but spies. He sees not merchants, but a threat. Coveting the caravan's riches, he makes a fateful decision. He accuses the 450 merchants of espionage and, with the Shah's tacit approval, has them all executed. Their goods are seized. A single camel driver escapes the slaughter, a lone survivor who carries the horrific news back across the steppes, back to the feet of the great Khan. When the news reaches Genghis Khan, a terrifying calm descends upon his court. This was not just murder. It was an unimaginable insult. It was a declaration of war against the Mongol people and their sovereign. Still, he exercises restraint. He sends a second delegation of 3 envoys to the Shah, demanding that Governor Inal-Huk be handed over for justice. He offers one last chance for peace, one final opportunity to avert catastrophe. The Shah's response is one of pure arrogance. In an act of ultimate defiance, he executes the chief envoy and shaves the beards of the other 2, a profound humiliation, sending them back to the Khan as a message of contempt. When the shamed survivors arrive before Genghis Khan, he ascends a high mountain, removes his hat, and prays to the eternal blue sky for 3 days and 3 nights. He seeks not victory, but justice. When he descends, his decision is made. The world is about to change forever. The Shah had not just insulted a man. He had awakened a force of nature. Genghis Khan unleashes the full, terrifying might of the Mongol horde. This is no longer about trade or diplomacy. This is about vengeance. The massacre at Otrar was not just the spark. It was the firestarter for a global war that would engulf Central Asia and the Middle East in a storm of steel and fire. The Mongol armies, moving with a speed and coordination the world had never seen, pour into Khwarazmia. Otrar, the city where the atrocity began, is the first to fall. After a brutal 5-month siege, the city is taken. Governor Inal-Huk is captured alive. His punishment is the stuff of legend and horror. Genghis Khan, in a display of poetic, brutal justice, is said to have ordered molten silver to be poured into his eyes and ears, the very senses that had been corrupted by greed. From there, the wave of destruction is unstoppable. The legendary cities of the Silk Road, Bukhara and Samarkand, once jewels of Islamic civilization, are reduced to ash and rubble. The Shah, a coward in the face of the storm he unleashed, flees for his life, hunted across his own crumbling empire by the Mongol general Subutai. He dies a broken man, alone on a small island in the Caspian Sea. The Khwarazmian Empire, once a great power, is utterly annihilated, erased from the map in less than 2 years. The caravan incident at Otrar had ignited a conflict that would see the Mongol Empire stretch to the gates of Europe, forever altering the course of history. Stay tuned for the second part of Genghis Khan's conquest of Central Asia and the Middle East.